more of our friends, inshallah. Okay, so we are going to start our story session for today, and I'm going to give you a hint, okay, about our story, okay? You can tell me.
I know it. I don't need a hint.
Okay, what is this? Can you tell me?
Zamzam water.
Zamzam water, yes. So can you guess what our story is going to be about tonight?
Yes. Zamzam water.
Yes, it's going to be about Zamzam water. Yes, okay. So we know, where does this water come from? Can you tell?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yes.
I can.
Yes, Zaid.
Okay.
Arfan.
Yes.
Where does it come from?
From Makkah.
From Makkah, yes, it comes from Makkah. So today in our story, we are going to find out more about the Zamzam water, okay? So we know it was given to Prophet Ismail al-Islam, right? When he was a little child, when he was a little baby. But then in Makkah, people forgot about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they started bringing lots of different idols in the Makkah and in the Kaaba. And then Allah Ta'ala took the well away. So the Zamzam was gone for a very long time. Okay, so we are going to learn today in this story how we got it back. Okay, that's interesting, right? Because who likes Zamzam water here?
Me.
Me, yes. I know, we all like Zamzam water. So we are going to read about Zamzam water today, okay? And how we got it back, okay? Okay. So the person who got it back for us, his name was Abdul Muttalib. Does anybody know who Abdul Muttalib is? Abdul Muttalib.
I know.
Yes.
Prophet Muhammad's grandfather?
Yes, he was Prophet Muhammad's grandfather. Okay, and he lived in Makkah. Okay, and his name was again Abdul Muttalib. Okay, and Prophet Muhammad's father's name was Abdullah. Okay. Okay. So let me read this story to you. Okay. The story starts, and this is a real story. Okay, it starts with a dream. Okay. So after Banu Jurham tribe left Makkah, the Banu Ismail returned and settled down, but no one paid any attention to the well of Zamzam. With the passage of time, not a single trace of the well was left, and it was totally forgotten. Okay? When the rule of Makkah fell onto the shoulders of Abdul Muttalib, Allah Ta'ala wanted that the well should now be disclosed. Okay, disclosed means it should be found again. Okay, so by means of pious dreams, good dreams, Abdul Muttalib was directed to dig up the area of the well. Okay, in the dreams, he saw certain markings and clues where to dig. Abdul Muttalib himself says, I was once asleep in the Hatim area when a person came up to me in a dream and said, dig up Bara. As I asked, what is Bara? He departed, he left. Okay. On the second day, I was sleeping on the same spot when the same man again directed me in my dreams. Go and dig up Al-Madnuna. When I asked him, what is Al-Madnuna? He went away. On the third day, I was sleeping at the same spot when he again appeared in my dream and said, go and dig up Tayyiba. Okay, so these are all different names of Zamzam, which we don't know and which Abdul Muttalib didn't know either, right? We only know Zamzam. As I inquired what Tayyibah is, he once again departed, left. On the fourth day, he ordered me, go and dig up Zamzam. Again, I asked, what is Zamzam? Upon this, he replied, it is a well whose water never runs dry, nor decreases in volume, and it provides countless number of pilgrims with drinking water. He then went on to point out a few clues as to where I should dig. Okay. Abdul Muttalib realized that this was a true dream. Okay. He told the Quraysh about his dream and of his decision to dig up a certain part of Hatim, the Haram Sharif, okay, where the Kaaba is, next to the Kaaba. The Quraysh opposed him, right? But he could not be bothered with their resistance, okay? With his pick and shovel, he set out with his son Harith and commencement study and started digging at the spot he was shown. Abdul Muttalib would go on digging while Harith would scoop out the sand and throw it away. On the third day, he came across a deep hole. He was delighted and began saying, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. He then remarked, this is the well of Ismail al-Islam, right? This is his well. Abdul Muttalib thereafter constructed a few ponds close to the well of Zamzam, okay? So because Abdul Muttalib, he was in charge, he was the boss of this well of Zamzam, Allah had given it to him. So he would take the water out, okay? And then put it in a pond, you see? So now we have water that comes from tap, right? We open a tap and the water comes out. Before, people had to go to a well and pull the water out, okay? So what did Abdul Muttalib did? He took the water out from the well and put it in ponds so that all this water would not get dirty. Just a little bit of water he would take out every day and he would share with the people. Okay? So thereafter, he constructed a few ponds. These are called ponds, right? Close to the well of Zamzam. He would fill these with Zamzam water and readily provide the pilgrims with this water. However, during the hours of darkness, some jealous people would cause damage to these ponds. Okay, people got jealous, right? Because in Makkah, water is very precious. Water is actually money for Meccan people, okay? So they were jealous that he had all this water. Some jealous people would damage these ponds. Abdul Muttalib would then repair the damage early in the next morning. When he became disappointed with following dua, oh Allah, the water of Zamzam is not halal for bathing. Okay, it's not halal for bathing, but my connection for a while. Can you still hear me? Okay. Okay. So Allah asked him to make this dua. The water Let me try one more time. I think somebody messaged me that it's hard to hear me. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can somebody give me a thumbs up if they can hear me clearly? No? Okay. See if I can move this laptop a little so we can. Okay, can you hear me now better? Okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh Allah, the water of Zamzam is not halal for bathing, but it is permitted drinking. Okay. The very next morning, Abdul Muttalib publicly announced I'm sorry, my internet connection is giving a hard time. Okay. Okay, so the very next morning, Abdul Muttalib publicly announced this order. What was the order? You cannot take bath with Zamzam water, only for drinking. Thereafter, whoever attempted to damage any of the ponds would fall ill. So now Allah was protecting Zamzam. Okay, so whoever tried to damage the ponds at night, they would fall ill. This made the jealous people stop from interfering with the ponds. Okay, so then the jealous people, they left the ponds alone, and Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he was left in charge of Zamzam. And from then all the way down till today, it is the clan, well, it was Banu Ismail, and then Harith, who was also in this tribe, started another tribe, and now still that tribe is responsible for Zamzam. Okay, and it's from that tribe that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ also belongs. Okay, so that was how we got our Zamzam well back. Okay, but now we get Zamzam in bottles like this, right? Now they have connected big water factory to the well of Zamzam. Okay, it pumps the water out, and then it puts it in a big container, and from there this Zamzam water is packaged and sent out to the whole world now. Okay, so let me show you what this bottle looks like. I'm sure you have one at home or you have seen one before. Okay, so this is Zamzam water. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and then we are going to do a drawing activity. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to draw this well like this. Okay, and you can be as creative as you want. Okay, but I'll show you how to draw this basic well structure. Okay, okay, it's very easy, super easy, super easy. Okay, but before we go there, can you tell me what did you learn from this story of Zamzam and how we got it back? Yes, Zaid.
He put in the ponds and said whoever tries to mess up the pond gets thrown in. So that's how he protected us from the jealous people.
Yes, he protected it from the jealous people by making dua to Allah Ta'ala, right? That's a very good lesson, okay? And remember, there are people who get jealous right now too, right? If sometimes somebody has something really good, a really good sports car or an awesome Lego plane, okay? Something that's really cool, we feel like, oh, I want that too, right? I want that too. So it can happen to other people too when we have something good. And somebody may say, oh, I want that too. That's so good. I want that too. And they can try to take it too. Sometimes people try to take things, take toys sometimes, right? Or try to snatch sometimes. So there's a dua, there's a surah that we can recite that protects us from jealous people. Okay, it's Surah Al-Falaq. Does anybody know how to recite that surah? Surah Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq.
I don't. I know.
Okay, thank you. Can you please recite for us the surah?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq, min sharri ma khalaq, wa min sharri ghasiqin idha waqab, wa min sharri naffathati fil 'uqad, wa min sharri hasidin idha hasad.
Yes, thank you very much. So that's one of the surahs that we recite. It protects us from jealousy, jealous people, but it also protects us from other things that come out sometimes in dark, and it protects us from some other a lot of harmful things. So we should always say this surah when we wake up and when we go to bed. Okay, what's the other surah? There is another surah that goes with this. Yes, Zaid?
Just wanted to ask you that, like, if someone has a lot of money, that's when they're jealous.
Yes, sometimes people get jealous when there's lots of money. Yeah, somebody has lots of money, then some people can get jealous. So they should also read this surah, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. And there is another one that goes with it, Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Okay, who knows? Does anybody know this surah? Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Yes, Ahmed?
I know it. Qul a'udhu bin nas min sharri nas, min sharri ghasiqin idha,
No. Slow down and focus.
min sharri wan nas.
Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas,
Qul a'udhu bin nas,
malikin nas,
malikin nas,
ilahin nas,
ilahin nas, min
min
sharri waswasil khannas. Ilis
alladhi
waswisu
alladhi
surana
alladhi yuwaswisu
min jinnati wan nas.
alladhi yuwaswisu min al-jinnati wan nas. Yes. So these are the two surah, Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq and Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. We should recite these two surahs, okay, for protection from all bad things, okay? Now there's another lesson from this. When Abdul Muttalib saw the dream, right? From Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he went to the people of Quraysh and said, I want to dig up here. Did the people say, oh, go ahead, do it, do it? No, right. They didn't say that, no. They said, no, no way, you know. But he didn't give up, right? He tried to convince them and he tried to talk to them again and convince them again until they agreed and until he got a chance to dig up, right? So sometimes if you don't get something in school, right? If your teacher is teaching something, or if you're reading a book, if you're trying to read the Quran, okay, and you don't get it, do you give up? Should you give up? Yeah. Yes, Zaid.
Like, when, like, no one gives me a lollipop in school, but everyone else does.
Yes, then you can come home and ask your mom for the lollipop, right? Or you can ask your teacher for the lollipop. Yes. Yes, Afan.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. When we are learning something, right, in school, or when we are learning something at home, or when we are trying to learn to read Quran, if you don't understand it, right, or if you're trying to learn to catch a ball, how many here can catch a ball? Raise your hand if you can catch a ball. Okay, so most of you can and some of you are working on it. That's okay. So don't give up, okay? Don't give up, okay? You keep on trying, okay? There is a song in Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, right? It's about practice, keep, right? Does anybody know that song? The Daniel Tiger Neighborhood song? Yes, Afan, do you know?
Bye.
There's a song, it says it's practice makes, it says keep practicing.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect, right. Right, practice makes perfect, yes. So don't give up, okay? Always remember, if Abdul Muttalib gave up, then we would never get this Zamzam water here, right? And you know the Zamzam water, it provides water to millions of people when they go for Hajj. And people who live in Saudi Arabia, okay? Millions every day.
More than millions.
Millions is a lots and lots and lots of thousands, okay? It's a very big number. So it's like, you know how you say million, gazillion, trillion, like that, okay? It's a big number. Lots and lots of people, they get water from Zamzam, okay? So that's how Abdul Muttalib saw the dream, and we got the well of Zamzam back, okay? Now I'm going to show you how to draw the well. If you want to grab a paper and a pencil, I will do the same, inshallah. Let's see. So, to draw,
Pencil.
okay. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes and then we will draw for you here on this paper. Okay. Okay, maybe I should pin my video. So
Thank you.
okay. So the first thing that you will do is on a piece of paper, you will draw 2 lines like this. One, can you see my lines? 1 and 2.
I can't.
Can't see the lines? Okay, hold on.
I just can't.
Can't do what?
I can't see the lines, so I don't know where to put it.
Like I said, next time and help them.
Okay, I think you will see now. Inshallah. How about these?
Yeah, I can see them now.
Okay. So you draw 2 lines. Okay. Then you connect them with a small, like this line, small semicircle, or a straight line if you want. Okay, so everybody has this 1, 2, and 3 lines like this. Now?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to draw a small ring like this. That connects this one like this, and then it goes around like this.
Oh, well.
Okay? Well,
Even I.
you see on the top, this line on the top. We draw one line like this, and one on the top like this.
It looks 3D now.
It looks 3D, yes. Yeah. And then this is super easy. Now you just draw some lines like this. You can draw, I'm gonna draw 3 lines like this. So you draw 3 lines like this. 1, 2, 3.
Technically it's 4 because the top circle.
Yeah, the top circle is where we are going to draw blue, little bit of blue. That's where the water is. You look down to get the water. Okay. Did everybody make these 3 lines?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Water.
This is super easy. Let me get a dot. Sorry, this was a little spontaneous for me. So I didn't have all my markers here. So now you have these 3 lines. So for the first line, you draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Okay. And if you don't want to make the bricks, that's okay. You can just color the well just like it is. Okay. And then once you make this, now the next brick will go in the middle of the next line like this. You see? And just like that, you just keep adding the layers 1, 2, and 3. Now, this is our well. These are the bricks. You can color them however you want. And if you don't want to draw the bricks, just the well, you can color it any color you like, okay? Any color you like, okay? And then in the well, I'm going to add some water here that is visible. When you look down the well, you can see the water, okay?
Mommy,
Yes,
you want to see my well?
yes, please show us.
I tried my best.
Hold on, let me see how we can all see it. Okay.
You see my?
Yes. Wow. Very good. Very good. Very good.
Mine's made of sand.
Okay, let's see that one. Yeah, excellent. Excellent, excellent.
In here.
So now you can see in this picture, there is a tree next to the well, you can see, and there's also a pond. So you can draw a tree. I assume everybody can draw a tree if they like, next to the well. Yes, Afan, let me see yours. Hold on. Let's pin Afan's.
3.
Yeah. Afan, bring it a little bit up. Oh, wow. Good job.
Tree.
And you made a tree. That's beautiful. And you are making a pond now. Good job. Good job. Great. Great. Okay. So remember now we are very lucky. We don't have to walk lots and lots of miles to get water. Okay. Some people, they still have to go very far to get water. Okay, they do. But everybody gets water.
My mom said to make a circle at the bottom too, so it'll be more.
No, Zachariah. Or Zach.
Yeah, you can make one more layer to show it like a full 3D.
My mom and dad accidentally talked when I was.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
You might want to make it round in the bottom, so it'll be more like a 2.
Oh my God.
Okay, inshallah, I'll make a little bit more round in the bottom, okay? And I can add one more round here. So there's a wall that you can see, okay? But Jazakallah khair, everybody. Remember, if you are just joining us, we learned that the well of Zamzam was lost for a long time after Ismail alayhi salam, and it was found again by the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His name was Abdul Muttalib. Okay, he saw it in a dream. Allah showed him a dream, and he followed his dream and he talked to people. He got help from his son, and then he dig up the well and he made ponds so that all the water is not wasted, does not get dirty. People would take water from this pond. Okay, so we should also remember to not waste water, okay? And everybody should memorize the 2 quls, okay? Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq and Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas, okay, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, I hope you remember this story and you can share it with your family and your friends, okay? And inshallah ta'ala, we'll see you next Friday with another story, inshallah ta'ala, okay? Somebody, inshallah. Okay, I hope you guys liked this story and I hope you guys remember it, okay? And don't get jealous. If you feel like you're getting jealous, you make dua to Allah. Allah, thank you for giving something so nice to my friend. Please give me something nice too, okay? That's the dua.
I'm gonna post you a card too.
Yes. I'm sorry, Zed, say that one more time.
I liked it.
You liked it, okay. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you're making, Jazak Allah khairan, Jazak Allah khairan. Thank you everybody, okay?
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz.
Bye. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, Assalamu alaikum everybody, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.